Welcome to Networks Professionals.
You know, the AI explosion we're seeing right now, it's not just about those flashy demos anymore. It's really about building rock-solid enterprise systems that actually scale. Hello, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something absolutely essential for anyone looking to master real-world cloud AI in 2026. We're demystifying the Google Professional Machine Learning Engineer Certification, or PMLE for short. If you've been watching the industry evolve and wondering how to transition from just playing around with algorithms to engineering serious AI infrastructure, well, you're in the exact right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to cover exactly 5 things to give you a clear treasure map of the journey ahead. First, the industry problem. Second, the PMLE solution. Third, breaking down the exam. Fourth, your 5-phase prep roadmap. And finally, the career scope and salaries.
Section 1. The industry problem. Theory versus reality. So here's the massive gap right now in the tech market. Many companies struggle to operationalize AI projects successfully. The AI boom is literally everywhere, but organizations are absolutely desperate for professionals who can actually deploy these systems. It's no longer enough to just understand the math or the theory behind neural networks, right? Companies need engineers who can take a model out of a Jupyter notebook and make it work securely and reliably out in the wild. That gap between building a model and running a model in production, that is the single biggest bottleneck in tech right now.
Section 2. The PMLE solution, proving your worth. So, what exactly is the PMLE? Well, the Google Professional Machine Learning Engineer is an advanced certification that essentially separates the theorists from the practitioners. It formally validates your ability to design, build, deploy, monitor, and optimize machine learning and AI solutions specifically using Google Cloud technologies. We're talking about mastering the entire machine learning lifecycle using powerful enterprise tools like Vertex AI, BigQuery ML, and Model Garden. Holding this credential is a badge of honor. It proves you can handle the heavy lifting. Now, you might be wondering, why does this matter so much for 2026? Getting the certification elevates you from a novice to an operational expert. You'll be the person who can build production-ready AI systems, deploy ML models at scale, and manage the underlying AI infrastructure. Crucially, it proves you can implement cutting-edge generative AI solutions and constantly monitor model performance. In this new era of AI agents and massive language models, these are exactly the operational skills that transform a business. Moving on to Section 3, breaking down the exam, the blueprint. Let's demystify this beast, shall we?
The exam itself is a 2-hour marathon consisting of 50 to 60 multiple choice and multiple select questions. The cost is highly accessible at $200 plus taxes, which honestly is arguably the best ROI you'll ever get on $200 in the tech sector. You can take it in English or Japanese. And conveniently, you don't even have to leave your house. Google offers remote online proctoring globally, though authorized testing centers are available if you prefer that. Now, while there are no hard prerequisites to sign up, Google strongly recommends having about 3 years of general IT experience and 1 year specifically deep in the Google Cloud ecosystem.
Here's a fun fact. Google is famously secretive about their exact passing scores. It's guarded almost like the recipe for Coca-Cola. You simply get a pass or fail at the end. However, most successful candidates estimate that aiming for 70 to 75% proficiency across all domains is your sweet spot for passing. The exam spans 8 critical domains. You've got data prep, ML fundamentals, model development, model deployment, ML apps, responsible AI, and monitoring. But now what's really interesting about this slide is domain number 4, generative AI. Google has officially made Gen AI, including foundation models, prompt engineering, and large language models, a core exam pillar. You absolutely must know how to use tools like Gemini and Vertex AI Agent Builder. It really is a true modern-day curriculum. Section 4, your 5-phase prep roadmap, the treasure map. Let's map out how you actually get there. While this is definitely an advanced certification, pacing it out over roughly 7 to 9 months makes it completely achievable. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You'll want to start with programming in months 1 and 2, move on to ML fundamentals in months 3 through 5, dedicate months 6 and 7 specifically to Google Cloud AI services. Month 8 is all about generative AI. And finally, month 9 is strictly reserved for hands-on labs. Building these skills happens step by step. Step 1 is mastering the basics: Python, SQL, and Git. Step 2 ventures into the math and the classic tools: regression, classification, scikit-learn, pandas, and neural networks. Step 3 is where you pivot to the cloud, really exploring Vertex AI, BigQuery, and data flow. Step 4 tackles LLMs, retrieval augmented generation, and prompt engineering. And step 5, that brings it all together by building real projects. The progression from basic coding up to advanced foundation models is incredibly smooth if you just stick to the plan.
I literally cannot stress this enough. Hands-on practice is the key to passing this exam. Building these projects is non-negotiable. You should be building a customer churn prediction model, dive into image classification and sentiment analysis, construct a recommendation system from scratch, and crucially, build a chatbot using Vertex AI. Community feedback consistently highlights that actual time spent in the console is the ultimate success factor for the certification.
Section 5, Career Scope and Salaries, the ultimate reward. Because Google Cloud operates globally, the PMLE certification unlocks highly lucrative roles everywhere. These skills are in massive demand across the United States, Canada, the UK, Germany, the UAE, India, you name it. Whether you aim to be an MLOps engineer, an AI solutions architect, or want to jump headfirst into the explosive growth of generative AI engineering, this credential tells international employers that you are ready to build. So, what does this actually look like in your bank account? Let's take a look. Actual compensation heavily depends on your experience and your project portfolio, but the ranges are incredible. Looking at emerging tech hubs like Pakistan, entry level starts around 150,000 to 350,000 rupees a month, scaling up to well over 1 million rupees a month for senior roles. And in international markets, ML engineers are pulling in anywhere from $90,000 to $180,000 a year, with senior ML engineers seeing $180,000 to over $250,000 annually. And this brilliantly illustrates the peak earning potential. In major tech markets, an AI architect with this level of Google Cloud validation can easily command base salaries well over $200,000. It is a massive payoff for validating your skills in enterprise AI deployment. Okay, let's summarize our core takeaways for 2026. The industry doesn't just need people who can build models, they desperately need engineers who can deploy and manage them. Learn your Python and SQL. Get the ML fundamentals down solid. Master Vertex AI and Gen AI concepts. Build 3 to 5 real-world projects to solidify your knowledge. And then take the PMLE certification to prove your capabilities to the world.
This certification aligns perfectly with the industry's shift towards AI agents and enterprise deployment. Now, it's not an entry-level credential, for sure, but it is one of the most respected cloud certifications available today. Which leaves us with one final question to ponder. Are you ready to build the AI future? If the answer is yes, it's time to start phase 1 of your roadmap today. Thanks for exploring this topic with me, and happy learning.
Thanks for watching.